Hello, welcome to Hood Legends. Thanks for watching today's episode. So guys, today I'm going to do something a little different. I need to, or I want to, or I will upgrade from an LVS32 to an LVS34 transducer from a live scope. Now this is something that I probably would not be doing, but you know, I've had one of them for about 5 years now that I think about it. You know, I think I picked it up in 2019 if I'm not mistaken. And you know, let me give you a little bit of background. You know, I run two boats. I have the pontoon boat that I'm sitting in right now. Back here I have my Tracker 190TX. So what I do is I take my 1222 Garmin Garmin 1222 and I move it from boat to boat. I have you know, the power cords, and I have a black box over there, black box over here. I also have an LVS32 over there and one over here also. But so I move that unit around from boat to boat, and I've had, when it's extremely hot, guys, and I'm out there for 4 or 5 hours, and when I'm talking hot, guys. I mean, one of the things I do that's probably a little bit unusual is I like to go out and fish when it's about 92 to 96 degrees. I won't say I like to go out and fish in those conditions, but I go out when most fishermen are coming in. I'm going out, guys, and it's usually around 1, 2 in the afternoon when I'm getting out there. I like the way it congregates the fish, but this isn't a fishing video. This is an electronics video. So anyway, I fish in some extreme conditions, and sometimes my unit right now, I believe it might be overheating. I've been exchanging some emails and phone calls with Garmin, and they kind of helped me to work my way through this, and I will be continuing to do that. But in the short term, guys, I decided, well, because I suspect some of my problems are probably related to my transducer. It looks to me as though, you know, as of right now, on this particular boat, I can't look out past 40 feet. It's just a black wall out there. There's nothing there. Also, it looks like to me, of the 3 bands on the transducer, those little 3 slices to the pie, looks like the top one has went out. So, you know, guys, I need to keep going. I need to keep the momentum building. So I can't just sit around and wait, testing out and hoping it's going to work. So I went over to Bass Pro Shops this morning. I picked up me an LVS34. So I'm here today. I'm going to do an open box for you, show you what's inside. Then I'm going to roll my sleeves up and go through my installation over there and get it installed. Now, when I went to the Garmin site this morning to register this, it said that the site was going to be down for a while. Certain features would be disabled because they're working on their website today, the 30th, June 30th, and it's expected, I guess, to be back up tomorrow. So I'm going to do as much as I can. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to register those new components here today, but I'm going to go as far as I can go. So once again, I'll be doing something a little bit different here today. Let's go ahead and jump into the open box part of this episode. And after the open box, I'm going to go ahead and start putting in the black box. I'm going to replace the back box, and I'm going to replace the LVS32 that I have on this boat with an LVS34. So let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take the first box out, just the lid basically, set it to the side. What we have in here is my new my new GLS 10 live scope. Looks just like the one that I'm about to replace. Now, what I'm going to do with the other one that I have, I'm going to kind of keep it as a spare. I also have, as you know, I have 4 boats. A little tiny John boat, well, 14-foot John boat. I'm going to sell it here pretty soon. But I have a 15 to 16-foot duck boat that you've seen me fishing out of, but it didn't have live scope. So I'll be installing that on that particular boat at some point. But I really do suspect it's the transducer that's bad. But anyway, here you have it. This is an LVS. Just I'll open the pack so you can see what it looks like up close. But there you have it. That is a GLS 10. These ribs on here, these fins, they're really designed to help dissipate heat. So, you know, that was another thing that Garmin suggested, is that I can get a cooling fan, try to blow a fan on the 1222. They also suggested putting some vent holes in the battery compartment box. So I'm going to try a little bit of everything. But first I want to get rid of that black screen out past 40 feet. And I'm hoping this and the transducer is going to fix that right away. And who knows, it might even fix your overheating problem also. So let's go ahead and dig further down in this box. So once we go down a little deeper into the box, oops, what we have in here is this, my friends, is the Garmin LVS34. Now you get a closer look at this here pretty soon once I get it installed. It shouldn't take me any more than 30 to 45 minutes to get all of this rigged up. I'm also looking forward to seeing if there's any differences that I can see in using the transducer now with the single cable. Mine was pretty old. I still had the transducer with the double line cable going to it. And I also suspect that these pins may have worn out in there also. Some of the you know, guys, I take my electronics off the boat every time I fish, and I fish a lot, okay? And I suspect when I'm plugging it into the back of the 1222, I wonder if some of those pins have kind of gotten worn out, maybe a little bit tarnished, you know, from heavy usage. But this will attach over to the GLS 10. So that's the cable for it. And in here we have this looks like a Nemia 2000 cable. I'm not going to be networking this just yet. Guys, you know what? I'm sorry, my bad. This actually, yeah, this network cable. Guys, I need to get into this installation here. Here's the power cable. Okay. And here's a Nemia, looks like 2000 cable, but I'm not exactly sure, guys. I know there's 3 wires on the back of that box. I was down here working on it yesterday. I just can't remember where they all go. But you'll see it all when I put it together here real soon. Here are the brackets. There's a bracket in here. I see if you just wanted to put it around the bottom of a trolling motor. I have a separate pole on this pontoon boat, and a 0-degree mount. Now I'm not so sure that 0-degree mount is going to work with this LVS34, because I think if the LVS34 is just a little bit bigger all around than the LVS32, so I'll probably end up doing a special order to get a 0 one. And when I say 0, guys, these things, I forgot how much it is, 15%, 18% or whatever, but these mounts, when you put it on the pole, it's designed to take that transducer and cock it out just a little bit so that it can see around your trolling motor. I kind of like mine sitting straight up. It just makes it easier for me to locate the fish and see my jig fall all the way down. So once again, this is the open box section of this video. I'm gonna go ahead now, guys. I'm gonna roll my sleeves up here. It's hot, it's muggy. You know, a few minutes ago it was about 92 degrees. Could easily probably get up to 96 degrees if this cloud cover moves. So I'm gonna go ahead and get comfortable, because I'm probably gonna sweat a little bit in this one, and see if I can get this installation done before some of these afternoon storms roll in here. And I'm gonna have to run back up the hill. So let's go ahead and get started. So to show you what I'll be doing today, this is my current setup. Got a little dust in the box. That's my GLS 10. I'm going to swap that out first. So got a couple of screws here mounted in that battery box here, there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove these screws, take the GLS 10 out. Now in the box to the right, in this particular box, I keep the battery chargers. I keep a 60 amp amped outdoors lithium battery, and this battery is dedicated just for my electronics. This is for my Garmin 1222, the black box, and my Humminbird. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll jump back when I have it installed and ready to catch some fish. Okay, next what I want to do is I'm going to show you real quick my setup here for my pole. Now normally I have a rubber cap here to protect that. Cable fell out, I don't know, a week or two ago. Got to put that back in there. But I have it set up on this particular pole. Now the new LVS34 is going to come with the normal mount, you know. Now what I have on here now, I think this might be a 0-degree mount. I'm not sure. I believe it is. And as you can see, I have the Velcro strap securing the cable. So, you know, this has worked out great. So that's pretty much my setup. Let me jump in here and make these changes, and we'll be back. Get ready to catch some fish. Alrighty, what do we got? Oh, That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Bingo. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Whoo-wee. Getting it dialed in. Big Legends, baby. It's a 12-incher, folks. Got him, folks. Snatched him. Body snatched him. Body snatched him, folks. Look at that. Big Legends, baby. Got him. Body snatched him, folks. Got ourselves a jumper. Got ourselves a jumper. Ooh. That's a nice fish, folks. Little mixed fish. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, folks. Okay, slabs on a stump. How many can I thump? Oh, come on, nibblers. Dad Bob nibblers. Okay, time to move on. So, what do we got here? It's got to be an old cat. It is. That ain't no crappie, folks. That ain't no crappie. Look at that. Now this cat, this is lucky day. Jig messing out in the boat. If the jig master was in the boat, the sisters at the church will be eating good tonight. He came out of nowhere, guys. I didn't see him. I didn't see him. Oh, fella, you lucky jig master not in here. See you next time. Yes, sir. Stuck him, folks. Now these fish in this area, you gotta be quick. Have to be quick. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful fish. About 11 incher. Switched up and went with that electric chicken, and it paid dividends. Electric chicken. All right, guys, I want to go ahead and put the bookends on this episode. So once again, just to recap, I was having some issues with my unit overheating, and went out and upgraded to the LVS34. So far, no overheating, guys, but you know, due to these storms, I've been popping in and out. Today I came out here, guess I've been out here maybe 2 or 3 hours. This wasn't really a fishing episode, but I did manage to put a few fish here in the live well. Some down in there swimming around. Turn this aerator on here in just a second, keep these fish alive so I can turn them loose. But you know, once again, the here's what I think about it. Definitely out past 30 feet, and the farther out that you look, you can see some pretty good separation out there, guys, between these fish. I mean, before I had to use my trolling motor to move some of these greater distances beyond 30-40 feet to get a better look at the schools of fish to determine if it was shad or crappie. But now I'm getting separation. I finally understand what they mean by separation. So yesterday had to come down here maybe 20 or 30 minutes. Didn't get the fish due to storms and stuff. But today I had an opportunity to get out here in some of the deeper water and look around, and I am impressed with this LVS34. You know, I wasn't ready to go ahead and do that upgrade, but sometimes you just kind of have to move forward. I ran into problems. The other one's probably just been overused, guys. I've used it for a couple of years and I put a lot of hours on it, so it was time for me to get another unit anyway. Trying to think what are some of my other thoughts. Oh, well, one point they make, the transducer. Let's see if I can get you a quick look at it. Hope I don't drop my camera. But the LVS 34 is a lot bigger than the 32, and when I first started turning it, pointing towards schools of fish, I was a little bit one or two times I thought it was sunk on something, guys. I mean, because I could feel resistance, and it wasn't. It was just that it's more resistant in the water, because it's like a big rudder or a big paddle. So that was one of the things that I noticed about it. But all in all, oh, another thing, the ghost tree. Remember I had a ghost tree on the other unit? That ghost tree went away, guys, with the LVS34. I'm not having to turn on my high noise reject and some of the other features, and which is what I think contributed to the other unit overheating. I had my backlight at about 100%. I had noise reject on high. I just had, you know, I can't think of the other setting right now, but I had it on high also, and the one for the ghost tree reject. So, you know, all in all, I'm happy. I'm gonna go ahead, guys. It's getting late. Such a beautiful day. I mean, you know, I've been looking at some of these videos clips have been putting out on Facebook with some of these gorgeous sunsets. Guys, I've been retired for maybe 8 years, 9 years, and haven't seen many sunsets, guys, because I've been asleep. But I've had my fair share of these absolutely beautiful and gorgeous sunset. I mean, just look, the water's calm. It's actually pretty cool out here for a summer day. You know, there's a hurricane down way out, you know, in the ocean or the sea down south of Florida, somewhere near Texas. I hadn't looked, but I know there's one out there somewhere, you know. But just enjoying this great evening. And once again, got some fish. Got some fish here in the live well. Probably 9 or 10 of them in there. I think I'm just going to go ahead and turn them loose, guys. I didn't put my cooler in the boat, and just don't want to lug them back up the hill, so I'm going to go ahead and toss these babies back in. You know, once again, if you like these videos and tips, or you just like the entertainment, please do me a favor right now. Reach up, click subscribe and like. Make sure you click the notification bell so you will be alerted when future videos are released. Thanks for watching Hook Legend. For some good fine size fish. Gonna be some good fillets off of those, guys. Nice fillets.